Alright guys, we're gonna do an unboxing and setup video. Now if you bought these on Costco, for example, you would get 2 of them. So we're just gonna unbox one at a time, but they're both the exact same camera, by the way. Just 2 of them, that's all. There's really no differences. What you guys get inside the box? Well, we do get a sticker you guys can place just to let people know that you have a camera system. There's a quick start guide right here, which is pretty neat. So that's our guide. Don't worry, if you watch this, you're gonna know exactly how to set this up. And one of the most important things would be this, actually, depending where you're setting it up. If it's just going on top of the desk, you don't need this. If you're gonna put this on the rooftop or somewhere on the wall, then yeah, you're gonna need this. So I'm gonna put that on the side. This is the cable that comes with it. So this is a standard cable. It is thicker than, I would say, not most cameras, but a lot of cameras, a little bit thicker than the norm. So here we go. It's just USB, and the other side's USB-C. You guys may have noticed that almost everything now is USB-C. So here we go. That's the cable that comes with it. Pretty standard, and it's pretty long, which they have to. They have to make these long ones for the cameras. There's no markings around the cable itself, by the way. So let me just show you around. There's no markings with branding or anything about it. Pretty standard cable. All right, next up, got some mounting gear. So if you're gonna set this up on your wall, you're gonna put this on your wall, and then your camera will go on top of it. So it's pretty simple. Anyways, here's the camera, pretty small, and here's the charger. So the charger is right here. So this would be your adapter. Is the adapter. I'm gonna zoom in so you guys can see it. So if you ever lose it, and you're watching this video just because of that, here you go. Pretty standard, it's USB, pretty normal. Most chargers are like this. It's not that special. And here we go, the camera that we've all been waiting for. So I gotta say, this is really, really nice. I like it because it's so small and so lightweight. So lightweight isn't always a good thing, since lightweight usually suggests not great quality. But this seems okay. Now here is our reset. Let me just show you that. Open this up. Here we go. So SD card would go in here if you have one. You should put it in before we do anything. And there's a reset button. So if somebody can get to this, then it's very easy to reset it. I guess that would be the only bad thing. But if you guys have it really high up, and since it's so lightweight, then they won't be able to get to it. And it's small. It's actually very small. Look at my hand. This is very small. So if I compare this with the size of a baseball or a tennis ball, it would be maybe half the size, so almost half, a little bit bigger than half. This part, the square part, obviously, not this part. And it looks very simple. Of course, you guys can always just place it on top of a desk and just have it there. So once again, it's very small, it's very simple. We're gonna take this out too, because we don't need that. Usually I take that out after we set it up, just so we don't get our handprints anywhere there. But in this case, it's okay. So we have the branding, we have the QR code up on the top, and that's it, speaker, cable. This part I like. This is different also than a few other brands that I've seen. And that's because it has this extra cover to protect it. So it's gonna protect it a little bit from the elements. So that's good too. Position wise, you guys can position it like so, like that, like that. You guys can flip it that way, that way. So you guys can move this around yourselves easily, very easily. All right, so something to keep in mind is this is for outdoors and indoors. So anything outdoors really, it's for indoors. That's why we have that this is weatherproof. Anyways, right now we're gonna go through the setup. Whether you guys are installing this outside or indoors, just do it. Just for the setup purposes, go on and set it up near your router, okay? Wherever your router's at for internet-wise, just have it close there and then move it wherever you guys have to move it to. So we're just gonna put this together, and that just goes right here. That's your USB. Then we're gonna go on and plug this in. You guys do need electricity, and that's gonna go right here. That's it. If you guys heard that click, you're pretty much set. So right now, what you guys have to do is just go on and plug this into your outlet. But before we do that, we're gonna download the app. So let me just show you that right now. So on your app store, you're gonna look for this app right here. Let me just show you. You guys can scan the QR code as well, which will take you to this app. But this is the name, and just press on get. All right, so we're just gonna open that up and just press allow. And here we go. So it's gonna ask you to log in or sign up. All of you are new, so just sign up, or you guys can just press the plus sign. But before we do anything, just sign up, trust me. It takes a second. Just put your email, create a password, log in. But since you guys are not registered yet, you do have to press down here. So user registration agreement, and then we can keep going. So again, that's for those of you who had an account from before. If you don't, you need to sign up, so that's up there. We're gonna put your email, nickname, you're gonna create a password, location's optional, and then just press submit, and you're all done. Just make sure when it comes down to your password that you do have a lowercase, uppercase, numbers, special characters, and at least 8 characters in total, at least. That means the minimum. Then we can continue on. Location, you guys can always skip this. However, highly suggest not skipping it and putting your location right now. Then they're gonna send you a verification email. That means in your email, you should get a code like so. Yours will be different, so don't even try this one. And then just put in the app, verify. And by the way, during this whole process that we're doing the sign up, do not turn on your camera just yet. That means don't plug it in, because it just turns on automatically as soon as you plug it in to your outlet. All right, so from there, you're gonna see this. You're pretty much all done. So you are ready to pair a device. So you can just press pair device. And as well, you guys can press the plus sign. So it's either way. Since we have nothing, we press that. For our second device, we would have to press the plus sign and just do everything that we're gonna do right now that we signed up. And by the way, we just signed up for an account. We didn't sign up for Cloud. Cloud is paid. We are not signing up for that. You guys can if you want to, but with an SD card there, we can just view it from there and not have to do that. Anyways, that's it. We're gonna plug it in now. So now that you plugged it in, something I suggest doing is putting an SD card if you have one already. Finally got it open, and we're just gonna place it like so. So it's gonna go in this way, by the way. There we go, it clicks. So once it clicks in, that means it's fully in. If we ever wanted to take this out, we have to open this up again. And to take it out, you actually press it in. When it pops out, then you can take it out. So that's how to take it out and put it in. It's always by pressing in. So it bounces back and forth. Then just close this up. And right now, that's ready because it's blue. And it's blinking. That's important. It should be blinking. A blinking light. Then we can go on and pair a device. So right now it's accessing our camera for that QR code. However, it should detect it fairly quick once we do this. So we're just gonna place our camera. Top of our camera, there's gonna be a QR code. So it's the QR code up here. And then there we go. It's just gonna guide you throughout the whole thing. So here we go. It's gonna say, have you operated the device according to above guidelines? Just press on confirm. Once you do so, just allow it, and it's gonna scan. It already found it, and it should find it really quick. If anything happens, you guys can just reset it. But anyways, let's connect. You shouldn't have to do that, by the way, unless it's a used one, then always reset it. So right now, it's just gonna set it up. Here we go. And the main thing during the setup is this part, Wi-Fi. It needs to access your Wi-Fi. So just put in your password, remember the password, so don't forget to click there, and then just press on next. Once you press on next, it's just gonna connect. Just leave the camera like so. The light should be on, by the way.
Please wait a moment.
And it should tell you that connecting. We're gonna leave it upright for now. And again, you want to do this fairly close to your router so you know that you don't have any issues for that. And you also know that your camera has no issues. Right now, we're gonna just set it up wherever we want. So we're gonna do home security. You guys can choose anything you guys want, by the way, garage, anything. And then once you do that, just press on get started. It wants to access our photos, obviously, because it wants to transmit. So we're gonna go on and allow that. And right now, it's just gonna give us a quick tutorial. By the way, I'm showing you this on my tablet because on my phone, it would be too small. So we can zoom in. So we can do this with 2 fingers to zoom in. But that's it, just digital. So we can zoom in like so. Take out. Again, this digital, it's not really zooming in, so you can do this anytime. There's SD playback, so we can connect that up. So if we recorded anything, it would go on our SD card. Now, I already showed you how to place your SD card there. There's cloud service if you guys want to. There's intercom as well. There's night. What else should I show you guys? There's no events yet. Events would be down here. This is brand new, so there shouldn't be any events. I'm gonna put my hand beside, well, on top of it. And I'm gonna play, let's see, person detected. No people detected yet. Let me just detect me, see if he detects me right away. Because he should. It should technically do that. Now, quality-wise, camera, when it moves, it's not the best, but the recording should be better. So right now, what we're gonna do is just show you your settings, because that's the first thing you should do. And right here, again, you guys can see events, so that's enabled. But you guys can have it, for example, motion detected. You guys can have medium. You guys can adjust that. So there's an alarm that triggers. There's a lot of stuff that you guys should look up on their settings, but there's a lot. So you guys could do that by yourselves. There's also schedule that you guys can set up. Zones, for example. You should do all zones, by the way. Under settings, you guys will also notice there's recording settings that you should mess around with, and network settings if you ever need to change your Wi-Fi, plus reboot device would be here if you have any issues ever. You would also have to do that. But usually when there's issues, is because the light went out or something like that, or you have to manually reset it. You will barely ever do this. Reboot device here. Other than that, your light settings, there is a light there, so you guys can do spotlight setting. So that's gonna be here, and there's the indicator light as well. So you guys can set a time for that if you want to. That light is pretty good. It's not the strongest, but there's image and sound. So right here, you guys can see image quality. I would put highest always. And there's the anti-flicker, which I just recommend turning that off. It's fine. And smart mode for night vision. I would leave that as is. There's voice mode, display as well, and recording settings, something else that you guys should look at. Formatting. So if there's nothing in your SD card, format it right now, because that will delete everything from it. And besides deleting everything from your SD card, it's gonna make sure that it's actually working with your camera, or else you kind of don't know. Obviously right here, it should tell you how much you guys have. So all day recording, we're gonna leave that as is. And playback video, what do you guys want? I'm just gonna do HD. There we go. So everything has been resetted. Everything's good to go. And you're all set. That's all you guys have to do. As of this moment, you're all done. If you guys have any questions, comments, you guys can write down in the comments area. And don't forget to subscribe and like. Thank you.